So the title says Coinbase Altcoins. What's going on with Coinbase Altcoins? Guys, I understand there's a lot of homies that love these altcoins, but when you're looking at altcoins in general or altcoins that are on Coinbase simply because it's easy to buy on Coinbase.com, you should be using Pro Coinbase. Link down below of how to use it, for free. So what you want to be looking for is what's going on in the market. So that's what we're going to be going over in this video. And actually towards the end, I'm going to talk about an altcoin that I think has a high probability of listing on Pro Coinbase. So without further ado, consider smacking the like button and subscribe button. So to start off, guys, I just want to pull up this tweet I saw here on the tweeters by BTC Fuel. At BTC Fuel, he's basically saying that Bitcoin is perfectly on schedule. So, between demand wave 2 and 3, it's not an Elliott wave. He's claiming low volume is perfectly normal. I expect a massive alt season in 2022. So just pulling this up, great. It all shows. As we can see right here, Bitcoin 2012, we see the massive wave 2 demand, which is a massive parabolic spike right there. As you can see, of course, we just then traded sideways. And what he's pointing out, we traded sideways. We also had some low volume for a long period of time. I mean, that looks like it's from the dump was there. It was about August, September, all the way. Didn't really start rallying until, was that December 2012, January 2013, then started rallying back up for demand wave 3. Here in 2016, as you can see, Bitcoin demand wave 2 popped up. We pretty much just this right here. I mean, interesting, cool. I see, you want to make it look like it has the same formation and whatnot. But I mean, we basically just traded sideways and slowly grinded up the entire time. It's a little different than here, in my opinion. This was a more parabolic run. This was more like trading sideways with a steady incline. But once again, the point is proven, though, that it has low volume, as you can see down here. And then we're comparing it to, Bitcoin 2022, Bitcoin 2022. We are seeing that, right here, look, massive demand wave 2, as we've seen, spiking up to 64K. Then, of course, over the summer, come crashing down, popping back up to 69K. And then, of course, low volume. We're still in that period. Basically saying wave 3, the demand wave 3 is going to be coming, which obviously would be great. I mean, nobody knows for sure how long this, low volume period will last, guys. We could trade sideways for several months. It's definitely a possibility. I mean, look here at 2012. Guys, you see it? I mean, it did trade sideways for a while. What's that, September? Was that 2013 or 2012 all the way out here? I mean, you're talking several months, at least 6 months right there before things started really taking off. This right here obviously just slowly, steadily inclined the entire time throughout 2016 and 2017. So that, I mean, it did take maybe 18 months, but it was a slow incline. This right here, I mean, it played around, came back down, and had a good old time. Who knows? Maybe we'll do the same thing as 2012. Maybe we'll do the same thing as 2016. I really don't know. Nobody knows for sure. But the cool thing is, the macro point of this is that we're in a low volume period, which of course is boring. But that's also the time to be considered dollar cost averaging if that's your thing. Because, I mean, we may see 30K, but we also may not see 30K. So that's something else you have to also keep in mind. Like we do see with the current price action here, Bitcoin is slowly rallying back up. I mean, we cannot say it's a higher high yet because, we have not made that yet. I still think we're probably going to end up making a lower high. I think that's going to happen, and then we're probably going to get rejected back down to 30K, and I'd love to see a bounce. But that almost seems too perfect to see us bounce back down to 30K and rally back up. Almost seems too perfect to have a perfect double bottom there when you look back at July 2021. So, I mean, will that happen? Who knows? Maybe we're bouncing right now. Maybe the market makers is going to decide this right now. They're going to pump this thing up so they can get the retailers to come in to continue pumping things up. Maybe the Fed will decide, hey, we're actually not going to increase interest rates. We're going to start printing more money so the markets pump up, because that's what we like to see. We like to see the markets pump, not dump. It's not like it's going to fix the issue, but that's a whole other video. So that's what's going on there, guys. We talk about Bitcoin every single night, Monday to Friday, 7 p.m. Eastern time when we're live. We're under all the major MAs. That's obviously not what we want to see. But there's a lot of possibilities of what can happen. Nobody knows for sure. We could trade sideways for months. We could dump down here, make a slightly lower low, a nice little bear trap, and rally back up. That's another possibility. And there's so many more. Maybe we're reversing now. Maybe we'll come up, make a higher high, and then dump down. Maybe that'll happen. Who knows? Maybe it'll be like this right here. Looks like it was rallying back up and then crashing down. That's definitely a possibility. There's a lot of possibilities, and only time will tell. But you may be like, why is the title called Coinbase Altcoins when we're talking about Bitcoin? Guys, because you have to watch what Bitcoin is doing to determine when you want to buy the altcoins. You want to go on Pro Coinbase. You want to buy your juicy, sweet altcoins that are on Coinbase. Well, If Bitcoin falls down to 30K, your altcoins are going to get destroyed. Bitcoin falls down to 30K, which currently would be around a 20% drop. Altcoins will probably drop 50% on average. So watch out for that. Okay. And they're already down a lot. So another 50% is that's a decent number right there. So just keep that in mind. That's why you want to be looking at Bitcoin. You want to be looking at the macro perspective of what's really going on. And, if you see Bitcoin getting rejected here at the 20 MA on the daily, that's obviously not good, which is around 39.9 at the moment. Of course, it's a moving average, so it's going to be moving. If you watch this video in 3 days, it's going to be different. But at the time of this recording, it is 39.8, 39.9 at the moment. So just watch out for that. And something else you want to look at, though, is the Bitcoin dominance. I want to point this out that right now we are currently getting rejected at the 200 MA on the Bitcoin dominance chart. Of course, we are above the 50 and the 200. Great. That's awesome. Maybe we'll get one of those golden crosses in the near future. You see that, guys? Based off of my mathematical drawing skills right there. Super accurate. I mean, you can't even deny it. It looks like it'll be around the middle of February. Of course, if it starts rallying back up, it needs to break the 200 MA and then start breaking up. That needs to happen. The whole point, though, this chart right here, we've talked about this for well over a year now. There's a reason why there's this yellow line on the very bottom. Let me scroll back to show you guys. As you guys can see, the all-time low is around 35% according to this chart on TradingView. The point, though, is when we had this massive crash right here in December 2017, this massive crash in Bitcoin dominance, altcoins went to all-time high after all-time high after, you know what I'm going to say, all-time high. So the point is we never made an all-time low for Bitcoin dominance. And I know it sounds weird to say all-time low. It's actually very bullish for the altcoins, especially your Coinbase altcoins. So yeah, we want to see it break that. So far, we have not broken the all-time low. Once that happens, watch this chart like this chart like a hawk, because once this happens, of course, you're going to see altcoins on Coinbase, altcoins everywhere just going insane. And then when they do listings at that time, they're just going to be just crazy parabolic, like Alchemy Pay or the graph. So, aka GRT. So just watch out for that. But that's another chart to be looking at. Look at the macro perspective and go from there. Something else I want to talk about, guys, is those Metaverse plays. I understand those things were the hot new thing. All the cool kids were buying. They were FOMOing it at all-time highs. I got something special for the homies that FOMO at all-time highs and cannot control their FOMO. Yeah. Guys, please don't do that. We see Mana, Axie Infinity, Sandbox, Engine, all these things are down so much, guys. Render, aka working with Apple. If you didn't know, I guess now you know. But guys, look, $3 for Render. We see Engine down at $1.68. Yeah, if Bitcoin falls to 30K, yeah, these things will dump a lot more, probably another 50% in my non-financial advice opinion. Scrolling down here a little bit, guys, UFO Gaming. I do personally believe this has a high chance of listing on Pro Coinbase in the future, in my humble opinion. We'll see what happens there. It does have a $243 million market cap. We also see it's not on many exchanges, Gate.io. Of course, you can get it on the DEXs. Kucoin is probably your best bet, in my humble opinion, unless you're going to use a Uniswap and you're buying enough to, make up for the fees. So that's just my personal prediction, speculation. We'll see how it plays out, and we shall go from there. But the point, though, is if we do see a massive dump, if Bitcoin does return to 30K, guys, there's going to be some amazing buying opportunities, and one could buy some of these coins are on Coinbase. For example, Decentraland, Axie Infinity, Sandbox is not on there. I'm very surprised. We got Engine, guys. Render, that's actually another one I wouldn't be surprised to see it hit Pro Coinbase. But guys, just keep in mind, these things are going to come back. When the Metaverse thing, the hype again for Metaverse comes back, these things will do very, very well, in my humble opinion. I think that's probably going to happen. So just keep that in mind, guys. Please do not get caught up on these Coinbase listings. Do not get FOMOing in, because usually, as soon as they list, we see them, they go boom, and then they're waiting to actually list, and they go boom, and then sometimes they go boom, or sometimes they go doom. It's really a 50-50 move right there. You don't know what's going on. Each listing is completely different, because sometimes there's 5 listings, sometimes there's 1 listing, sometimes the market's hot, sometimes the market's not hot. You just don't know. There's so many variables. I can't say, oh, if it does this, because there's so many variables that go behind the scenes. Is there big bag holders that are looking to dump? It's another possibility. But one thing we do know, Coinbase launch listings is something you do not want to buy, aka ICP. We also call that I Can't Profit, Brain Trust, and there was another one. I'm sure somebody will remind me down below. But that's what I got for today, guys. So, when you're looking at buying the Coinbase altcoins or just altcoins in general, watch out right now what Bitcoin's doing. Obviously, we'll see how this plays out. I gotta get rid of my drawing tool. We'll see how this plays out. Will we return to 30K? You guys let me know your thoughts about that down below. Or will we start breaking out? Did we already like reverse trend? And just like this this Twitter homie here is saying, we're gonna end up in demand wave 3 and just keep making higher highs after higher highs, and just, you know, go from there. Let me know down below. But guys, that's what I got for today. Thank you guys for tuning in. As always, guys, remember to smack the likes, smack the subscribes, and until next time, you know how it goes. May those gains be with you.